So I have gained a few levels since the last episode. I genuinely think I've gained like 8 levels at least. 7 or 8 levels. And honestly, most of them was during a single quest, Definian Downfall. It was just so hard. I died so often and had to refight enemies so often. I gained an insane number of levels. And I'm also now moved on to Partisan Eagle for my class. A lot's happened, but I've done all the quests for, like, all the normal quests for the time being. And I also learned how to get the next character. I don't care about any of that. So we're actually heading directly to the area where Definian Downfall happened. Because that's where the next character comes from, I guess. You have to head back to the base down here. Antropolis. Oh, and also I made the Hresveld Lord, but I don't particularly care for it, so I gave it to Arena. And everything has a name. I gave my skill the name Rex because I am Rex. Is that Neil Nail? Yeah, I don't remember why I named Neil Nail's Archangel, but I don't know. I think it was just because, like, Neil Nail's my angel or something, I don't know. And then I decided to name the Hresveld Lord Jinlos because I thought of Jin with the samurai aesthetic, and I figured, why not? Why not name it after a yaoi ship? Because the scale is bad. Not that yaoi ships are necessarily bad, but Jinlos is. Anyway, we have to head back down here. Oh, right, I do remember, actually. Okay. So I remember being confused why I couldn't get into that door. The problem is that we aren't hot yet. These guys still want to fight. This place gave me PTSD. It was a pain in the ass, even with, like, True Stream Edge and Blossom Dance. It was awful. And that's to say nothing of the boss fight. Retroscale was a pain in the ass. We got there eventually. And I'm also completely ignoring them right now. I believe this is the direction we need to go.
Heal me.
Enemy reinforcements.
Okay, fine. We'll fight some of you. And I'm probably low enough health that I'm going to die now, but you never know. The good news is that we're also really strong now that we've hit level 60. Oh, should have waited. That's a melee combo, but it's fine.
Everyone's safe. What a hit. Try weakening them.
That's unfortunate.
Give them hell.
Yeah, we're gonna have to. We're not gonna win. The big downside is that when respawning here, we go so far away. And I guess maybe not so far away, but like to where we skip traveled, we go. And I don't think there's a closer skip travel point than this. Not that it would matter, but like I died so often. You can't take your skills in there. It's just it's a right pain. Oh, and also I made I don't know if I can show it here. I made Voltaic Tusk as well, which has been a nice secondary. That is part of how I got to level 60 so fast, is that I used Voltaic Tusk inside of it was actually inside of Jer Fortress, trying to take on the Zedom around there. Not you. That's not Jer Fortress. Jer Fortress is down here. It doesn't show up on the map. But yeah, around Jer Fortress, there is a Zedom unique monster that I needed for the Hresveld Lord, or I needed one of its parts for, and I was taking that down, and I used Voltaic Tusk, and I killed like 70 Ganglion or something like that. I had so many chests pop up. That's right. This is how I like to go through here. Although I get the feeling that something's going to see me because it doesn't look like it's a good cycle for it. Yeah.
Come on.
Oh well, it's fewer enemies than we had before. So we'll get to the shreds without taking pretty much any damage, probably. Even then, I can just jump up here and avoid the shreds. I'm getting the hang of it again. Yeah, so Mia, now that we've done all that, is over this way. I need to take out the Definian Throne.
I'll pin him down.
Way ahead.
Give me some cover fire. It's got your name on it.
Backslash on my mark. Fire.
Eagle eye.
Might as
Got
well.
your name on it. Arcing horn. Balance breaker. Vortex. What a hit.
They got one of them in the fight, but that's
Upper
fine.
hand. Quick cannon.
Furious blast. Arcing horn. Arcing horn.
King hole.
Backslash.
I can still hear Alexa saying it in my head.
Slay a net. Takedown shot. What a hit.
Shadow runner.
Power die.
I do know which two Affinity Missions we're going to do
Run in and
first.
attack.
Just because of what upgrades they gave, I did look into a little bit of the stealth super weapons, so...
Upper hand.
Afterburn.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. That actually does hit all of them.
Arcing horn. Gun force.
Oh, okay, we just had to get in a little closer for the thing to automatically start. Got it. Ooh. I actually kind of liked that. I mean, it's not great, but it's not bad for an armed gear. Not that I want to take off my philosopher uniform. I'm attached to this thing. Hello, Mia. Anybody there? Yeah. Is that you, Chief? Yeah. Sweet done here, so pretty please, I'll be your best friend. Oh man, thank goodness I seriously didn't know it was another game. Well, some things never change. Yeah, it's Chief. The chance pretty low at 9% upon this fate house, which turned up at my darkest hour. I made it here to Tall Dress Rotating. This one was going great at first, but at some point I guess I went into a bad neighborhood, Xeno-wise. I steals a smoking pile of slag and I've been sort of taken prisoner. I'll fast forward through the proby bits that Huh. Well, why? You seem okay after being probed. Okay, whatever. Yeah. Jerk during the cells wears a blue uniform. Not sure why, but she's got to be the one carrying the key thing that opens the door. Blue-suited xenoform. Probably should have tracked that, but oh well. As long as it's not the stupid big cider, but it does look like it's in that general area. Should probably set that mission as active. But it's definitely not going to be the level 84 cider that's down here. That is physically impossible for me to be right now. I don't think I'll necessarily need Agashura Cannon or whatever. But yeah, it's not over there. This must have just spawned on the map. Because this entire area I've been around. Oh, that's right, it's the Definian. That makes sense. Duh. Alright, let's see. How much do you know about Mia? Okay, well, she tried her best. We're not even gonna... Cross, please, come on. How many Definians have you dealt with up to this point? All of them. Yeah, you know nothing about Mia. Come on. We know better. Come on, you can give it up. Yeah, okay. You know, I could have sworn... I could have sworn that we had, freed the Definians, but I guess some of them are just not controlled by Fortune or something. I don't know. It's weird, and I don't really care.
Crap, looks like they saw us. Slay a net!
Quick cannon!
A little buff now and then can't hurt. Thanks! Gun force! Shrapnel! Balance! Breaker!
Whatever.
Vortex! Grenade blitz! What a
I'd probably be a little more sparing on using Mind Shift.
furious blast!
I've incurred too much damage.
Block
Vortex.
this! Takedown shot!
On my mark. Fire!
Vortex!
I guess Arcing Horn might be better.
Arcing
I'll
horn!
cover.
Magnum edge! What a hit! Try weakening them!
How did humans
You know what I should do is I should look at what Mind Shifts... Oh my god.
Side slash!
Shrapnel! Burst grenade!
I should look at what Mind Shift's secondary and tertiary equal. I literally changed to this class like 10 minutes ago.
Now cripple 'em.
So...
Afterburner! Furious blast! What a hit! Try weakening them!
Perfectly timed.
Arcing horn! Slay a Magnum edge! Balance breaker!
My body and
Vortex.
soul are a quiver.
Maybe same for Eagle Eye.
Thanks a lot!
Because it's not the usual just recharge.
Arcing horn! Mind shift! Ultra slash!
Thank you for the TP.
Come get some backup.
And there's the container key. So I'm guessing that's literally all we had to do for Mia is missing. So I guess I'll go ahead and help her, and then we can leave. And by leave, I mean I had something I want. Oh, right, check out. You know what? Maybe I can just do that right now. I cannot do
Looks
that right
like they
now.
saw us.
Unfortunately, I am going to be taking damage here.
A jolt. Buff us up!
And plenty of it. Maybe if I head into the Retsus Gallery. Thank you.
Next drink's on me.
Ah, more enemies.
That was helpful.
I'm not clocking out yet.
I can't imagine
Heal
there was
me.
anything in here right now. Arnold Dynamos. Nothing's gonna spawn on top of me, is it? I'm gonna assume something else takes me back into here, because I never really had a reason to go up on those side ledges. Or maybe they were supposed to, or maybe they joined in during the Exoskill fight now as part of why it was so hard, but I don't think so. I am glad I didn't end up recording that, quest, because it was I made a mistake.
You and me.
You know what, we can probably take it on now.
Ready for the fun part? Nobody's got more energy than me! Takedown shot! That's right. Nail stripping you down. Guns!
I'll cover you.
Base now! Topple them with some gunfire!
Yeah, you know what, this seems like a good opportunity to mind shift. Never mind.
Who's with me?
Assault hand.
Balance breaker!
Starlight
Horn!
Literally everyone activated overdrive at once, and they've just perished. We do a ton of damage right now for some reason. Ooh, Spiral Horn.
Epic!
I don't remember if that's good. You know what I really need to do, though? I need to, like, upgrade some of my arts, because I am desperately low on, BP. Like, I'm sure Mastermind and stuff, if I were to just swap to those weapons quick, would be good to go. But will help me effort. We're gonna grab this alien container first. Then we're gonna help me. Hello. Okay. Confiscate all my gear and thinking stuff so I can't. Yeah. She's a trouble child, but she tries her best. Yeah, this way. It is a little weird feeling that the last thing I'm going to be doing for... oh, hello, Walter. Is that Mia? Captain Super races uniform special in covert operations with the... We have literally already dealt with the Definians. Personality modeling systematic appears to be based on pattern replication. In other words, the fidelity of the copy is directly proportional to the amount of information extracted from the original. Good lord. These are simply incredibly sophisticated designs as opposed to literal copies in the biological sense. Physical conflict and keen observation being chief among them. Back intelligence, Xenoblade algorithms warning. We literally have known this, at least for the most part. We've also freed the Definians, so... If you ever need me, just say the word. I'll come running, and that's a promise. Which means she can be added to the party. Member of the Curators. She's a Psycho-Corruptor with Clarity Ray and Beam Bomber. That kind of makes me almost want to go back to it. We'll take off Neil Nail for now. Go back to Psycho-Corruptor and stuff, just to see him. Assuming we get those quests eventually. Partner. So we cannot do Serial Thrower, right? No. What else we got around? Anything for Mia that's lion-hearted? No. So it's either not available on the map yet, or it's in here. It's not in here. Okay. What do I want to do first? The first quest I'm going to be doing is Fathers and Sons. Oh, assuming now it's not on the map, but I don't know it's not. Okay. Anyway, I want to check out your gear as well. Mia's Adventure Bodywear. It's literally all just basic stuff. So let's just replace that with some better stuff. These are... Oh, I guess because it's gravity, which is a little weird. Or a rapid cooldown. Interesting. Let's go with that. Jeez. Or a surge. Boost scale ranged accuracy. Underdog surge. Oh. You know what? Sure, let's go with the advanced regional grip. Ultimate Infinite Chiro. And Yeah, the Warren Regional Planters TP up. Oh, and I guess we need a headband too. I do not trust Mia with a skill. At least not yet. Sure. I guess it is technically better. And this can get replaced by... That is a big gun, so sure. Gravity and physical. Got Streamer, Beam Barrage, Clarity Ray removes debuffs and grants ether resistance up. That's nothing special. And then you eventually get Beam Bomber with an aura boost damage. That makes sense. So can I not get those for Cross? I guess I'll have to... Plus didn't I? Yeah, no, I just cannot get Clarity Ray. God, it's been so long since I've used that. I definitely don't need Recuperate. So let's reset that. I only get 24 for that, really? I don't actually care much about Servant Sacrifice, and probably Brainjack too. I'll leave full specs on. Your secondary flying reduces auto attack intervals. I mean, that only gives 6, so there's no point. Sled Edge I can take off. Definitely can take that off, and Chrome Armor. Okay, we'll leave it like that, I think. Yeah. So am I gonna have to re-equip the... Yes, I am. Okay, I did like Balance Breaker. I'm gonna put that back over there. Well, actually, I should probably put it... Probably more like that. Physical resist down, which would be good for the weapon. Vortex and Mind Shift not on there? There's Mind Shift. Why did I leave the squad? Burning Horn. Yeah, it's upgrade Vortex. Rising's worth upgrading. Yeah, I'll upgrade it 3 times. Put it on for that. Yeah, I don't really need... but the problem is that that's good for certain things with the things. If it's top 1 human weapon damage. Oh, I've got a thermal weapon on. That is not what I expected. Yeah, that works for all of those except for that. So I guess maybe not Spiral Horn. I'd rather Arcing Horn. Might as well upgrade that again. Definitely upgrade Afterburner. I'm gonna upgrade it to level 4 actually. It's a very good art. Like 800% hit scaling for 5 hits is insane. Saying that's not bad. Yeah, I'll upgrade it again. Balance Breaker will upgrade. Shrapnel will upgrade twice. I'd say that's pretty good. I like that quite a bit. I don't need beam damage anymore, though. I need thermal damage, but I don't want to really upgrade that, though. I can only do it the once anyway. Not that that's bad, but... what sort of stuff do I... You know, I have a lot of melee... combo stuff, which I think is going to be around here. Melee weapon, ranged art. Really? I thought I had melee combo stuff. Or I guess maybe that's down in Galactic Knight. That's reducing an art's cooldown. Oh, Supreme Sword. Okay, well, I think that's fine. Okay, and now we're gonna do Fathers and Sons.
friends have
I genuinely
company.
don't know how many quests this is gonna
Hey
take,
there, Arena. You helping out?
or how many
Alpha's team
episodes these
today?
quests are all gonna take. I wanted to do them all
Just
today,
finished up,
but
actually.
I'm not gonna be able to record more than one episode
Well,
today.
don't leave yet. I got a job that can use all of you.
What? That tough of a mission?
I don't know if tough is the word exactly. Basically, we got an SOS from a prospector team, and I want you to go follow up. It's from Kiefer and Leland Cole.
Makes sense. Same last name, similar face.
Yep, they're a bit of an odd couple.
Parent and
but,
child.
Well, you'll see what I mean.
You say they're prospectors. I assume they were out on a mineral survey?
Yeah, they're both geologists or something. The kid followed in his old man's footsteps. Works as his assistant.
Okay.
Okay, we're on it.
Let's get moving. Send us the data.
Great, will do.
And this is gonna give us the file USP GG. I don't remember which one that is though. Oh, you know what? I think this gives us the excavator shell frame, which I did kind of want. I don't remember the exact details of it, but I just want a level 60 frame that I can swap the stuff on, which I'm pretty sure the excavator is. I would assume so. Because it's just gonna be better than what I try. Oh, they're in the thing. Stone Lattice Tavern. Oh, okay. I guess we can probably try and take out Caesar then. Caesar. Drop a cross on him. By cross, I mean Zenith Cannon. I'm gonna be honest with you. I actually did try swapping around my voice on my character. I didn't go like female or anything, but I tried the Adam Howden voice and the Dan Warden voice. It felt weird after 150 hours of having the Rebel voice on. Hey, Kiefer. Is your set in lava?
Are you the one who sent the SOS?
Yep. Kiefer Cole, prospector. Glad you finally made it.
Where's Leland?
He's inside.
What? Alone?
But big and scary and mean animals inside too. Super dangerous
He
inside.
didn't listen.
Well, obviously. But that doesn't stop New LA from needing a secure source of Flemtide, now does it?
The hell is Flemtide?
Danger's part of the job.
Who cares about your job? You abandoned your own family in there.
I left because he's family. I finished my part of the job, see? Cole family rule number 4. When the job's done, go home.
Even if it means leaving someone to die?
Well, that's why we called you, right? I'll let you take it from
I
here.
can see why they are
I'm heading
odd.
back to New LA.
Why would you
Good
have
luck.
Arena come with us?
Hey! What the hell is wrong
Oh,
with
also
you?
Arena's wearing
Get
some
back
strange
here!
clothes. I just slapped those on her.
What kind of father?
I know, Irina, but there's no time to worry about that now. We still have a mission
As
to
long as he
do.
doesn't leave the
Let's
chopper.
rescue Leland.
Be weird if he left in the chopper. Where's my scale? I'm gonna want this. Not that, like, because we're at the point where we're basically on par with all these dice, although I think Caesar's still a bit high level. Yeah, level 60. Oh, I thought it was 60, 68 is also pretty high. But you're also probably very weak, so this is just gonna
It's
kill
on
you.
now. Lay down some cover, pumpkin.
Me and these nice Xenos I met are doing a girls' night out. You should come, Arena.
All right. Mail me the deeds and I'll see if I can get out of work.
Okay.
I'll pin him down. Give me some cover
Win,
fire.
this is why I haven't given you a scale.
System
Prometheum
ready?
Petromand.
Barrel steady. Fire!
Me and these nice Xenos I met are doing a girls' night
Stop.
out. You
Ramp
should
up the
come, Arena.
adrenaline. All right. Mail me the deeds and I'll see if I can get out of work.
You guys keep this up, I'm taking you out of the party. You didn't even notice.
Leland Cole, right?
That's right, Missy. Who are you?
We're here to save you. Kiefer called in an SOS.
He did what? Wait, did he already head back?
Yeah, and left you behind.
Damn, he must have beat me.
Hey, this isn't some race. He left you to die.
Cole family rule number 4. When the job's done, go home.
Are all you people insane? What the hell kind of family rule is that?
You folks are armed, right?
What? Well, yeah, of course, but...
Good. I still haven't grabbed all the ore in this cave on account of the indigents. Could I get you kids to take care of that for me?
Are you even listening to
Nope.
us?
Cole family rule number 2. Always finish the job, no matter what.
I see this is where Rhett's got his
Besides,
inspiration
none of this
from.
stops New LA from needing a secure source of phlegm tide. Now,
He would,
does it?
Rhett's would absolutely
You are both
get along with these
insane,
two.
aren't you? All
Fine, we'll do it.
Colonel?
They have their mission, we have ours. If we can offer support, we will.
Yes, ma'am.
It's not your place to interject in their family. Excuse me, family ways. Oh yeah, we can finally get some of those Veritiplonia minimus. That's a big mineral though. These guys probably aren't even aggressive either, because of our level. Don't like those noises though. Isn't this where Caesar was? That would have been a pain in the ass. Oh wait. Oh wait. Oh wait, we already grabbed that one. Got the Supreme Stouter finally. I had been putting that off for a while, but I accepted a bunch of the stuff that had like cool sounding names and stuff. The problem is that I cannot imagine for the life of me that the Supreme Stouter is all that good. Also, I have the Refined Kitty Ears on because it's actually pretty good. Supreme Stouter. Chilling Facade. Oh, I see. It's mass. Oh, it's chilling death. There we go. Supreme Stouter. I mean, it looks cool. Resistance Reducer. Ooh. And Potential Boost. Anyway. So do we have to... Yeah, we have to get all of it. Okay. And it's something else I might as well point out, even though it doesn't matter too much. I believe Cauldros, yeah, I've got 70% survey rate now. I think before I only had like 35% or something. And there's more that I could definitely do, like Charnock, the Technician I could easily take out. I could probably take out Alithios. I'd have to take a look at some of its stats probably, though. Yeah, like, Principe would be piss easy. And Coil probably wouldn't be that bad either, but I have no idea when Electromagnetic Storm goes up. I could probably take down that Cider too. Come on, go on up. Oh wait, this wasn't what I needed to grab. It's over here. I think there's another one after this too. Nope, never mind. We're all done. There's no way that this is the only bit of the quest that we have to do. There's got to be more to it, because we haven't really learned anything about Arena, basically.
Is this enough?
If you ever hear me saying "ow," it's because I slept on my right shoulder weird.
yeah.
So now it's
That'll do.
sore whenever I move it certain ways.
Listen, I understand wanting to respect your father's rules, but don't you think...
My father? What would you know about my dear Pappy, Missy?
What? He was just...
Horse feathers! My Pappy's been dead for ages.
What?
Then the man we saw was a
What the hell is going on here?
I'd ask you the same, but not before we skedaddle somewhere safer. I'm heading back to NLA to meet up with Kiefer. You coming?
They're brothers.
Wait a sec!
They must be brothers. Or it's just an uncle. I don't know. I will say, when I first discovered this place on accident, like, I was super confused and concerned. It was like one of the last places I discovered in Primordia, and then eventually I ended up going from there and finding wherever it is, like it's over this way somewhere, I think. Maybe. With the turtle thing for the off-the-records thing. How many times can I say the turtle thing is... Yeah, down here is where the turtle... Which is a very pretty place, but I don't think there's any unique monsters in it for some reason. It's a big shame. Oh, it's really cool. You know what?
Ready to go! Voltaic touch!
And just like that, we got so many of these. I'm just selling it all.
I'll pin him down. Give me some cover fire.
That's funny. Anyway, you know, I wonder if I could take you on. Probably not. Either Kiefer isn't like an adoptive guardian or something, or like a stepfather, or I don't know. Or maybe they are just brothers.
Hey, Pops. Looking good. You get all that phlegm tied all right?
Pops?
Boy, who the heck you think you're talking to? Of course
What
I did.
the hell?
Thanks for bringing the old man back safely, you guys. How about a drink, Pops?
You're on.
Wait, so... what?
Cole family rule number 1. Every job ends with a cold one.
Not the drink, for crying out loud! You just called him Pops.
Yeah. Something wrong with that?
Yes? I mean, no. I mean, isn't he your son?
So Vandam didn't tell you?
Oh.
Now I get it. A bit of an odd couple indeed. The old bear was messing with us.
Okay, now Tatsu completely lost. Who want to explain to Tatsu?
So how old are you, Leland? Somewhere in your 80s or so?
Hey now. I'm 78 years young, Missy.
What?
He means inside.
My old man refused to board the White Whale unless he got a younger Mim body.
Hey now. I just wanted a body that matched my mental age is all.
You know what? Fair enough.
Now, how about that drink?
You got it, Pops.
He's 80 and kind of hot. That is so
Lynn, you're
gross.
12.
Leland is actually the father. Kiefer is the son.
And Gren sounded so confident.
They are definitely an odd pair. I mean, even separate from the whole age thing.
Yeah.
You said it. Leland was ditched by his son and didn't even blink. Actually, he acted like it was expected.
And he stayed to finish the task in front of him. Sounds like a true blade to me.
Mission or not, abandoning your own kin like that? Hard to see that as a positive thing. Whatever works for them, I guess. But family means something different to me.
Yeah. Don't be over. It's over. Okay, that... Maybe we'll get more done than I thought. Quick cannon. I don't remember what that does. I also don't think it matters. What does matter is starting to track the materials for the excavator. And now it's raining. Goliath. Oh, it's the pile driver. And, oh, it's Drone Storm is what I wanted, I think. I think Drone Storm is why I did that, because I like the drone stuff, although it's different from the drones I'm used to. And Pile Driver deals physical damage, inflicts physical resist down from behind, boost damage. That seems pretty good. And Drone Storm, physical damage, physical resist down. I think I kind of want Pile Driver more. Although that would be replacing Zenith Cannon, while Drone Storm would be... Oh, no, they both would replace Zenith Cannon. Okay. You know what I could do then? Is I could work towards Made of Flame B. I'm guessing what actually gives Excavator then... Oh, maybe Serial Thriller is what gives Excavator. I don't know. We're doing Rapid Misfire next. These are the two main ones that I remember thinking about. I was probably just looking through a ton of different of the super weapons, and these are the ones that came up. But I want to do these two, so... Oh, and also all of my characters except for Mia are max ranked. I should point that out. This happened because of Definian Downfall, and I have not forgiven it. I do have sort of a like main party that I use now, but it's not necessarily all that good. It's just because I kind of like the characters.
Tika's asked us to join a new Skell weapon test today. Something about a laser that can track targets burrowing underground.
Wow.
Kinda ruins the magic, right? Ah, you're one of those.
I have to say this because of how much...
I guess you'd be more mature.
I have to say this because of how much...
Please. Like your tastes are any different.
Stop interrupting me.
Sorry, Alexa.
Buster. The Buster Swords.
Today's test is canceled. The weapons test Chambers' team was on went bad. We're still assessing the damage. They've all gone missing. And any clues were destroyed when the prototype blew.
Were they in their skulls at the time?
They were, as far as we know. Which means there's a good chance they survived.
Right.
But things went so wrong. We don't even know where
Which
they are
means
now.
we're off to find them.
Assuming the best, maybe optimistic.
I'm going to look for them. You'll come too, right?
Yeah.
You got a good heart, you know that? With the two of us on the case, I'm sure we'll find them in no time. All right. Whenever you're ready.
Okay, I wonder what we're going to be getting here.
There won't be any tests for a while either way, so I won't stop you. Just be careful, okay? Both of you.
Okay.
That and be prepared for the worst.
Camber is dead. I wonder how these guys' gears are looking. Oh, good, you got Ether Blast. I just realized I never upgraded your stuff. I probably should have. Yeah, we'll go with that. Let's look at your skills. Nothing all that particularly interesting. You don't even... God, you get, like, nothing. Spell, energy source, black butterfly. Damn. Yeah, yeah, I figured that you'd be a little outdated. Sure. I'm not thinking too hard about what I give you. I just want to give you stuff. It's a lot of defense. Damn, that's actually not bad. Yeah, that's pretty good to put on. Should probably... Yeah, it seems like a good option. God, you look like an amalgamation and a half. Let's Fashion Souls you for a sec. I think that's smart. Probably not that. I have no idea what I want to give you. What would be good for a scale nut? You know what? I think the Limited Hoodie series might be good. I just sometimes like seeing how they look compared to each other. Oh. Why? That is so weird. Sure. I officially lost the plot on that one. What about Gwyn? I know I upgraded stuff not that long ago, I feel. Yeah. Some of it, anyway. We'll just leave you as is. Maybe could have upgraded their gear, but whatever. Where are we heading? Not Oblivia. Is it Savalum? It's not Savalum. It's Noctilum. We're by the Decapitated. Who's decapitated? Camden's been decapitated. This is so sad. Alexa, play Melancholia. Anyway.
It's Mika Skell. Poor thing. Look at this damage. Mika!
Oh, God. Okay. I, regret what I just said.
No! This can't be. She never told Camber how she felt. No. Yeah, she was. She was great. She was also grumpy and snarky and kind of crazy jealous, but she respected me. Like I did her. And we'd finally become friends.
It's okay, it's just a mimeosome.
I can't just stand here crying. Mika would be furious. We need to have a look around. Judging from the debris, this accounts for 2 of the skulls. Yeah, I'm kind of a nut about this stuff, but you know that. These are Mika and Fernand's skulls. That means the other 2 members of the team may be okay. We need to hurry. I can't let things end like this.
Ugh. Let's never say things we regret ever again. How have I never been by the base camp before? Anyway, the answer's gonna be up here, I imagine. Never mind. Well, he's alive.
Camber! Are you alright?
It's an angel.
Well...
If you can still joke around, you'll live.
Yeah, my body's fine at least. Head's a little fuzzy though. Thanks for coming, Alexa. You too.
Do you know what happened to the others?
No.
The prototype exploded, right? Tell me about it.
Fernand tried to fire it at full charge, but something jammed. It wouldn't fire. The energy just kept building and it went critical, then blew. There was a bright light that swallowed up his skull. I was next to him. Then... Wait, is Mika okay? Alexa, if you know something, you have to tell me. Then do you know? Oh. I see. Life's funny, you know. I shielded her from the blast, but I'm still here, and she's...
You protected her, Camber?
Yeah. As soon as I saw the flash, I dove between Fernand and the other 2. I guess the blast flung me all the way out here.
Really? Your skull looks pretty clean.
Yeah. The shockwave was massive, but the explosion itself wasn't huge. I'm lucky it was a beam weapon. If it were conventional explosives, I'd be dead.
Hey, wait a second. You notice anything odd about Camber's skull and the others? Exactly. I think that's significant. Yours was caught in the explosion, but it isn't burned. The skulls back at the test site were totally charred.
Meaning, what exactly?
Was it an outside
I'm not
source
sure
that
yet.
jammed it?
Let's go
I
back
don't know.
there and take another
I
look.
genuinely can't tell what
We may find a
they're
clue.
getting at. Unless there was like a sweet spot where the explosion didn't happen, or there was a secondary explosion, maybe? I'm gonna be honest, I was kind of hoping to body slam never mind.
Here, have a look. These are Mika and Fernand's skulls. His is like yours, Camber. Broken, but otherwise pretty clean.
That's a characteristic of the prototype weapon.
But look at Mika's. It's smoking and covered in bullet holes.
You're right.
Oh.
Which means... It has to be. The ganglion must have been drawn here by the
Well,
explosion.
what about Hannah?
Those
Maybe she's been
bastards.
captured?
The girls had 2 damaged skulls, which would have made them easy prey.
So Mika's skull was destroyed. And Hana...
Shh!
What's wrong?
It's a ganglion skull. No, more than one. Moving slow.
How do you know?
I can hear them.
You know enemy skulls by their sound? You are obsessed.
Stay back! Mika!
She's still alive!
We have to help her.
It's a Definian. Then who's this? Or is this Hannah the entire time? No, this was Mika. What the hell? Oh, maybe it was... No, but wouldn't it have reverted if this is the Definian? I have a large number of questions. I thought there's a Millisor around here. We definitely can't fight that. So, Definian.
Camber! Alexa, what are you doing here?
You're okay. Oh, thank heavens.
I'm glad to see you too, idiot. Really glad.
You 2 take cover. We've got more ganglion forces inbound.
Well, that's a big boy. That's a cider, I think. Calder. Close enough.
Looks like they saw us.
Fire! Overwhelm! Scream! Spiral horn!
Got him in sight.
Arcing horn!
Grenade
Variant
slits! Got your
flash!
name on it.
Screamer!
Wait, no, hold on. Don't you dare. Okay, good. Thank God.
Easy peasy. Target
Not
neutralized.
quite big enough range
Returning
to
standby.
get the Millisor in.
Thank you, Alexa. You saved my life.
Okay, so I guess you are real.
I'm sorry we couldn't help Hannah or Fernand.
No. If anyone could have helped them, it was us.
He's right. Plus, you saved us. That's amazing enough. And we're grateful.
No, I don't trust it.
I think you've proven you're a lot more than just a skell nut.
Yeah, I'm a super skell nut. I should buy a cape.
What makes you love them so much?
When the whale was shot down and we all crashed here, a jet black skell saved my life. It shielded me from a hailstorm of bullets and gave me time to run. I don't know who was piloting it or what division they were from, but I loved skells from that moment on. And now it's my dream to save someone's life like that someday. What? No, it wasn't Camber. No way. He's nowhere near good enough to move like that. That pilot was so precise.
Hey, I'm standing right here.
It was incredible how Camber shielded me from that blast, though. I was amazed.
There, see? That's the sort of experience that gives birth to a true skill
Yeah,
nut.
Shouldn't it give birth to a true camber nut?
A normal person might think that, but...
No way! It's the skill that's amazing here. I'm not budging on this one.
I guess that is Mika. Okay. We got maximum voltage. Materials required, the 850 excavator, and also, I think the 60 excavator? I don't think it's that different. I don't know why I'm heading all the way over here. If I do get the excavator, I might just give it to Alexa, to be honest. Because I'm pretty sure it's more melee-oriented. Which, I mean, I could do, but... I don't really need to.
Hey.
Develop, yeah. Okay, so it is entirely different stuff. Oh, God, Retso suckers. Ugh. God damn, that's got a ton of HP though. Honestly, I feel like I might as well. I wasn't going to at first, but I was gonna get the 61, but there's so little going towards it. Maximum voltage. After losing scale, boost damage. Nope. If I lose a scale, it is because it's an unwinnable fight. Probably. I think Retso scale is like one of the few exceptions to that. Oh wait, no, I never fought Retso scale in a scale. Duh. I don't know then. Where am I going? Blade bearers. Those are both very short quests. If all of them are like that, we could probably do just about all of them right away this episode and then finish the base game next time. I say base game, but I know there's another chapter. Register pilot. I guess, yeah, just probably give it to Alexa. Actually, whose quest do I want to do next? We can't do Yelves because we need the Mimiosome legs, which I guess I could look up. I have no reason to give it to Celica. I just don't feel like putting Celica in a robot. Can I do Foden Fries? Is that this chapter? I don't remember. Whatever, sure. Give it to Alexa. So I haven't quite decided what quest I'm gonna do next. Okay, so we could do Neil Nails, which would be worth doing. Does it say anything about... No, it doesn't say anything about rewards on that. Over here, we've got Fitting In, which I do want to do yet this episode. Yell's Partner, we need the Mimiosome stuff. Serial Thriller, we cannot do. And Brotherly Love, we can do. Wait, so there's one... Are there only 3 left for me to do right now? One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow, okay. I am gonna take Gwyn out for Lynn, though. I'm gonna do this one, and then Custodian's Duty. Because I think Custodian's Duty is gonna be long enough to end this one.
I am beat. Mind if I relax here a bit?
Sure, just don't make it a habit, okay? We can't have the barracks become your day spa.
Hey, can't a commander stop by now and then to check on how his favorite team is doing? That's why I'm really here, you know?
Mustache Man worse liar than even Tatsu. Real reason for visit is for Lindley's cooking.
Oh, the dinner roll ain't as dumb as he looks.
Why, thank
Oh, you idiot.
Tatsu, I don't think that was a compliment. I'm not sure food helps Mimiosomes with fatigue, Commander.
Comfort food helps everything.
It's a mental thing.
I just need something to take my mind off this weapon R&D work. It's driving me nuts.
Weapon R&D? Can I get in on that, sir? I'd love to help out.
All right. I should have figured this would be right up your alley.
Up my alley? It is my alley!
All right. Let's call it a personal job from me. Frankly, I'd love the advice.
Understood.
Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, and this gives us the Hexad Partican. Okay. And also some other files that I don't recognize. Oh, you know what? No, those are literally all the okay. So what we're getting is a level 30 version of the Hexad Partican, and then all 3 of the all 3 versions of the weapon. Below 30, 40, or 30, 50, 60. I should take a look at the excavator, though. Beginning, laser gun. Oh, you have the E-scythe. Got a pile bunter, which I can very easily replace, free of charge. Sure. Cannon, we're gonna swap over to T-Clot. I think that's a new one I've never seen before. Dragon, which I have on a different one. Back, special up, melee attack. That actually seems kind of good, so I'm gonna go with that. E-Scythe is cool, but I want to go with... Yeah, let's go with G2 Buster. That's just straight beam damage. It's not that good. We'll put on level 50 drone, range attack up, HP max. Mission accuracy, potential. Honestly, I think I prefer that one. Left arm. We'll go with the minigun. Never mind. We'll go with... Huh. Beef. Okay, I guess, yeah, beef will take it off of... I don't think the knees is beef, but it might be... Actually, you know, I should probably take it off Secretaries instead. That's the one I have on Nagi. And I guess Shield, yeah. I don't know when the next time I'm gonna use Nagi is, so... Give you a fair bit of taunt stuff. Secretaries, beef, Qatar. God. I just do not have a whole lot of stuff. In terms of scale weapons for that. Oops, hold on. Excavator. Yeah, sure, we'll go with the Cracker PD. Okay, and beef is what Lynn's using, unfortunately. So I'll make sure she gets that back. What about armor? What do we have for armor? Oh, we can't put those on because they're heavy armor. We'll put it on the excavator, though. Some of these we already got, I guess. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm not gonna look too much into that. I'm pretty sure most of the rest of the level 60 skills are after Chapter 12 only, which is kind of a shame, but makes sense.
Cool. Is this a backpack beam cannon?
Prototype for one, anyway.
Ooh. They really crammed the high output ion capacitors in there.
Not bad, huh? That baby can go a month without needing a recharge.
Wow.
Huh? That's dumb. You're wasting all its potential.
Lynn.
No, it's fine. What would you suggest, Lynn?
I'd channel that energy into fewer, more powerful bursts.
Why the hell would you need more punch than this?
Because if you push it up another 800 gigs, it'll cut right through the beam coating on ganglion armor.
Sure, but think of the heat something like that would put out.
Well, yeah. You just need to change the conductor material for the barrel jacket.
The barrel jacket, huh? Interesting.
Is all this even feasible?
There'll be a few hurdles, sure, but if we can clear those, it could be big. We'll just have to try it out and see, won't we?
Yeah.
I guess that's what this is.
Let's
just
see. I can think of 2 other problems right off the bat.
resource procurement.
Why don't we have you sort this out with the engineers here, Alan and Brenna? Talk to them. They might have ideas for a workaround.
Yes, sir.
So yeah, I guess this quest is just like about the development of the Hexaparter can.
Listen.
So an eerie shimmering creature at the entrance to Zavala that disappeared in front of them.
About the beam cannon project. Is there any way we can push the output up another 800 Gs? I know it's a lot, but if we can manage it, I think we could punch through ganglion armor.
You want another 800 gigawatts continuous output?
Gigawatts.
Yep.
Well, theoretically, sure.
You look like Juju.
But what? There's some kind of practical hurdle?
Exactly. More output requires plasma maintained at higher degrees of excitation.
This is what Juju looks like in
That,
Future Redeemed.
in turn, requires a more efficient magnetic trap.
Right.
I'd love to see it happen, but Earth's technology just isn't there yet.
That's a fair point. It's true that Earth may not have possessed this technology, but Mira could be a different story.
I don't follow.
Oh, I get it. She means Xenotech. We've got all kinds of races here on Mira. One of them might have a solution.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
What is that?
One of the ganglion skulls. We confirmed that this model is outfitted with a high-output beam cannon.
Okay.
And it's almost a certainty that their capacitors are better than ours.
So we've got to investigate.
So if we can analyze them...
Right. We might be able to find a solution to our magnetic trap problem.
Come on, guys. We've got a giant laser to hunt down.
If nothing else, despite her... Oh. We already had it. Anyway, at least Lynn acts her age
Alan,
sometimes.
Look! We found a capacitor!
Amazing. I have to hand it to the Ganglion's engineers.
Will this solve our problem?
Leave it to me.
Leave it to me.
With a mix of their tech and ours, I may even be able to do this one better.
If that's still not enough, Tatsu can loan out secret Nopon technology.
You guys don't have technology.
I'll let you know.
One problem down, one to go.
Did you hear?
Brenna.
Listen! About the beam cannon project. Is there any way we can push the output up another 800 Gs? I know it's a lot, but if we can manage it, I think we could punch through ganglion armor.
Second verse, same as the first.
This is why I hate talking to amateurs.
You know who you're talking to, right?
What? But Commander Vandam said it might be possible if we solved a pair of issues.
What? So I have to explain it because he's too damn lazy?
You seem tired.
It's Brenna, right? We know your time is valuable, but could you maybe stow the attitude for a second?
Look, this unit is meant for installation on the back of a scow, right?
Right.
Well then, you've got a real bitch of a heat emission problem. I'm just estimating here, But you're probably looking at temperatures of over 400 degrees running from the head to the cockpit block. And that kind of heat will cook your sensors. Oh, and kill the pilot. The back-mounted unit just won't work. And with its size, it's not like you could change the offset position to the arms.
Unless we use different conductors in the barrel jacket. In that case, the large size would actually work in our favor. Here, I made a sketch.
Huh. Yeah, that might actually work. I mean, if we had a conductor efficient enough. But the only ones of this grade are all being used in NLA's central power grid. Can't very well tear that apart to make a new gun.
I guess not.
Maybe. There have to be resources here on Mira we've yet to discover.
And by yet to discover,
Who's to
I
say
mean
one
we
of those can't
have,
be turned
probably.
into a new conductor.
Hey, that's it. We'll just build a new one.
And you expect to just miraculously stumble across this hypothetical material today?
Maybe not today, but that doesn't mean we shouldn't look. I'm not giving up on this.
That's what I figured. There was a quest to find here.
Think you can turn this into a conductor?
Oh my god. Never mind, there was no quest to be found here.
Dunno. Never seen it before. I'd have to test it, but... yeah, maybe. I'm just shocked you found something.
Listen, I've had these in my back
I
pocket
can't
for the
think of a
last, like,
single
6
blade more
months.
passionate or stubborn than Lynn.
I can see that.
Okay, not actually 6 months.
Guess
The game's
I
only
look
been
like
out for a
real
few
fool
months,
now,
but
don't I?
I've had them in my back
I
pocket
think
for
I
at least
just
1
lost my
month.
sense of wonder at being in this place, you know? Anyway, I was a jerk. Sorry.
All right, problem solved. Let's report back to the commander.
So the question here becomes, are we testing the weapon ourselves, or is this just the end of the quest? I could genuinely see this being the end of the quest, because we would have had to normally fight Kumovas, which are kind of a pain, and then the resource management. Kitty, please be careful. As long as you're okay. Also, that was very cute. Also, if you didn't notice, I was talking about in the game.
Didn't think you'd solve both problems.
Yeah, we've had these problems solved for, like, I probably solved them
You're your
yesterday.
parents' daughter for sure, Lynn.
It's true they were both engineering geniuses.
I think
They
yesterday
would be
was when I
loved
did
by
most of my
people for their
Kumova
fire
fighting.
and initiative, more than their theories.
They were heroes for folks in my generation. Can't help but think how much further along NLA'd be if they were still with us.
I'm happy to hear you say that, but that job falls on all of us living here now, Commander. I'm nowhere near their level yet, but I promise I'll keep doing my best.
Yay, and it's over. Okay. Honestly, it's not a bad thing, because that just means that I maybe actually genuinely can get all of these quests done today. Does that say that Alexa has over a 10,000 health? I did not anticipate that. I knew Lynn did. I know Nagi does, but I didn't think Alexa would be getting that high. Hexad particle. Oh my god. Cells will never be the same. Powered by 5th generation particle generator and fit for a Dreadnought class warship. The Sitzbro cannon is the pinnacle of stealth weaponry. Equip your squad with the stopping power of a fleet. Oh, and these are the first ones. Liberator Slith, Eerie Lightning Tentacle, which I assume is just some kind of Sensimure thing. Jesus Christ, that's an attack power. Holy shit. Absolute. Do I just track this one? Because I guess this is strong? But we don't have any level 60 skills that we can use it with yet. God, but that's such an increase in damage. I guess we might as well track this one for now. I don't think I have any material tickets, though, is the problem. Yeah. I need so many of them. I mean, we might as well go online for now. At the very least, there's a chance we get a couple material tickets. I don't need to necessarily head back in here. Okay, so we had enough. We only need to get one, but we need 6 Damask Metal and 5 Purpose Plugs. And I don't know how reasonable it is for me to be getting the Damask Metal. I mean, I'm sure I can, but... for now, let's go do Fitting In. Might as well replace Alexa with Celica then. We have 2 Psycho Corruptors on our team.
Well, that's great. Listen.
Just an adjustment. Secretary Nighthawk and Director General Trasan.
You seem to be working
I
hard,
should change
Rock.
Celica's gear.
Hi, Celica. Hi, everyone.
We were in the area, so we thought we might drop by to say hi and see you in action.
Thanks. I really love my job. I don't have to feel scared, and everyone seems to appreciate what I do.
That sounds great! Tatsu's still looking for a workplace where unique talents will be appreciated.
Can you all wait a few minutes? It's almost my break.
Of course. We'll just hang out here and watch.
Gosh, it feels funny having an audience.
Hey, Rock, can I get a hand over here?
On my way!
Seems like he's having fun.
We have the Director General to thank for getting him this position.
Yeah, I guess we do.
Look out! Rock! Get back!
Hey, are you all right?
Oh no!
Uh-oh. Yeah, he might have had a little head damage, but it's fine. Oh, it was Celica. Oh, interesting. Might as well. I have not upgraded you like at all. Zero, zero. Oh, right, here. Well, never mind. Celica is still going to appear somewhat naked.
Rock! Those beams would have crushed me if Rock hadn't stepped in.
Ow!
Are you hurt?
I'm gonna have a huge lump on my head.
Just lump? Rock's head made of rock too?
Thank goodness.
This is gonna put the whole project on hold.
Beams are shot, boss. They're all bent to hell.
I figured as much. Well, that's the day. Go on home, boys. And don't bother coming in tomorrow.
Huh? When should we come back?
Beam's gotta be recast. That means waiting for fresh ore. You go see the doc on your way home, Rock. Got it?
Yes, sir. I'm really sorry.
For what? Not your fault at all, big guy.
And it's gonna be our job to get the ore?
Need help finding a doctor?
Oh, I don't need one. It's really just a bump. The foreman's just being nice.
It's nice of him to look out for his team like that.
Yeah, I'm just sad there's nothing I can do for him. Hey, I guess you're right. Maybe I can do something to get us up and running again.
Why was the project put on hold?
The beams are hardened with a special ore known as erosium.
Erosium.
But sadly, their erosium supply has run dry.
Erosium is a pretty rare mineral, too.
I don't think I've ever seen that
Until
on the
they
Frontier
acquire new
map,
ore,
so...
It seems the construction project will not be able to proceed.
This sounds like job for Nopon. Nopon are masters of trade. Some Nopon somewhere know where to find erosium. Tatsu guarantee it.
That's actually an excellent idea.
Thank you, Tatsu.
Wow, you're actually useful sometimes.
Lindley finally noticed.
Sometimes.
All right, let's start asking around. Celica, if you'd join us?
Of course.
Let's... Yeah, I have the entire Forza lineup going on there. Oh, that's just part... Are those ether lines? Celica, what are you? Are you a blade? You are, I have no idea where the core crystal would be. I genuinely don't even know where to begin. That's not bad. I guess we'll go with that. Visual cloaking. Oh. Topple. It's topple. Top decoy. You know what? Sure, you're gonna be super beam resistant. I should probably put a headpiece on you. Taunt barrier. Oh, I did take off mine. Forgot about that. Which was hard to part with, by the way. I want to make that clear. Like this... Oh yeah, I put it on for the resistances. I forgot. I guess I'll go with that. These need to be boosted as well. Why did I get a ramjet rifle? Oh, the TP value. Okay. Gotcha. I guess, yeah, let's go take a look at the shop. Yeah, I kind of figured it'd be that guy. Little fellow over there doing the things. Mr. Informant Man. I assume it's the informant guy anyway. Oh yeah, now that I think about it. I might as well spend on one of these. In hindsight, I shouldn't have done that. Oh yeah, original Thwipper. Master Stroke Raid Rifle. And all the rest of the stuff. And for you, it'd be like the Archetype Knife, which... I mean, that's alright. It's not great. And also, Advanced Archetype Silence, which are even better, actually. That's actually really good. Okay, but we don't have the Meridian for it anyway, or all the materials, so... We'll buy, like, a good noodle. Should probably upgrade for you as well. Wait, why am I looking through javelins? Arts recover HP, melee attack, melee blackout. I mean, I don't need that because I have the blackout ability. Resist down, potential if they are criticals. Electric resist down, accuracy up, extend ether resist down. Resist down. Cooldown reducer. Oh, I see. Okay. Let's go with this one. I think that'll work well with our synergies. Delta Faith. Stabilizer, ranged accuracy, nullify ether reflect, potential boost, extend virus. Nullify beam reflect, ranged accuracy, extend beam resist down. Fire range potential up, extend black. You know what? Let's go with that one. Cross, we don't need anything new on. I don't think anything should be better there. I could probably look into something for selling. Yeah, that's a bit old. Extend blaze. Yeah, sure. Oops, nope. Carbide pave. Ranged accuracy and side attack. Yeah, let's just go with that one. The Delta Grando. And then Silica. Arts recover HP. Melee attack up. Instant physical resist. That's what I went for the other one. Yeah, let's just go with that. Dual guns. Rectifier sidearms. No, still the Bucks Crush, fire range boost. Yeah, that's very Granada look. Potential boost, ranged accuracy with stabilizer. Striker pistol. Oh wait, that's getting into the Delta Bang Bangs. I like the look of those guns. Yeah, let's go with that. I think I like that. Alright, now we're all set. No new quests, it looks like, I'm guessing. Okay. Oh, I see. It's any number of potential people over here, but I'm pretty sure it's just Cheche. But also, it might not be looking at this.
Well.
It was not Chi-Chi. Oh, I see. That's just pointing me straight to that. Yeah, okay. Things immediately popping up on the map. I guess the only other Napon I know of would be these guys. Tora?
Yeah?
That's
Mooey
amazing.
Mooey. And Moi Moi. Oh yeah, we did find the Swords of Legendary isness.
Tora show you.
Mega Tora get and move. It's definitely not those two. Let's go talk to Popote.
Careful.
And then go. Oh wait, hello.
Step right up.
Erosium is completely. Hey, shut up. Okay, hold on. Is that gonna tell me it again? No. Okay.
Listen.
Yeah, the Blade Division stuff can be a little weird, but also they probably. She probably knows what the mediators do best because they tend to operate mostly in town. Oh, Mujiji. Hello, Mujiji.
Oh, ho, ho, ho! Greetings and welcome to Dorian Caravan. Something troubling, friends? In search of rare item, perhaps?
Yes, actually. We're looking for Erosium, and heard we might find some here.
Erosium? Yes, Dorian Caravan trade in Erosium.
Yay, we did it!
Well, hold on.
Wonderful.
Friends always this impatient? Listen to whole answer. Caravan trade in Erosium, yes, but Erosium fresh out of stock, sorry.
Ah, crud.
Well, that's a problem.
And it means poor Rock will have to wait.
No, no, beautiful lady, no crying, please. Ah, fine, fine. Mujiji cannot stand to see such display from such beauty. Just this once, Mujiji share his source as special exception.
Really?
Mujiji never go back on word.
Oh, thank you.
I guess Celica has that kind of
Friends,
impact.
listen well. Nearby is strange place with big rocks floating in air. Erosium is mined from floating rocks.
Understood. We shall go there at once.
Friends, be careful. Floaty rock zone also home to bitey critters. Not safe as
We've been up there before.
We understand.
I had to help out a different Nopon up there. I don't even remember what for. Four pieces of Erosium. We'll get up there eventually.
Here they come.
We need strength to see this through. Let us power.
Ready to go.
Okay, sure. Not that I will need to use it a second time, but it's just silly. Advanced pulverizing lance. Why is that only level 2? I guess it must have come from someone else. There we go.
I'd say that's enough to get the project back on track.
Thank you all so much for your help.
You really would do anything for Rock. Wouldn't you, Celica?
Rock is like family to me. Nothing could be more precious.
But Rock say something before. About how Rock and Ganglion do terrible thing to Celica's village. Celica not mad at Rock about that?
Tatsu, that is so inappropriate.
I didn't realize he had spoke of this to you.
I'm sorry, Celica.
Oh no, it's perfectly all right. It just means he trusts you all enough to share.
Okay.
You see, Rock was created by the Ganglion to be a living weapon.
Oh. So Rock is artificial.
When they attacked my
Maybe.
village, his kind killed so many people. But something awoke in Rock that night. He took me and ran. He saved my life.
That's amazing.
That's why you were so passionate about Rock not fighting.
Whenever I do a
couldn't
playthrough
agree
where I'm
more.
just kind of a big asshole,
And it's
that's
thanks to
gonna
that
suck
kindness
to
that Rock's found a way to live
do.
his life in peace.
You're all so sweet.
Rock waiting back home, right? Team should deliver Erosium ASAP. Then Rock can get back to work.
Right.
Oh, hello there, Sintamur.
Elma, look!
Or no, is that... Oh, God, it's a Seto.
Get ready.
It was bigger than I thought it was just from the image. Or from the drive-by.
You could have just left
It's a Belena, not a Seto. Whatever. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It's dead. Stare you in your eye as you die.
Yeah, it's working!
This should
Blast that sucker!
Whoa! Attack at range!
Leave it to me!
Ghost Walker!
There we go. Much better. Yeah.
That was rather close.
No sense hanging around here. Let's get back to New LA.
The one downside to having both of those is that I lose so much fuel so quickly. 'Cause I've only got, I think, like 12,000 fuel, so if I use Voltaic Tusk and Zenith Gen back to back, I've already used almost a quarter of my fuel. Hey, Dalton.
That's crazy.
Forget about it.
Rock? Why do I gotta be on top of you, boy?
Hey, that's Erosium! And so much
I think
of
this
it,
quest
too.
is already done.
Thank you, Celica.
Oh, it wasn't just me. Everyone helped.
Thanks, everyone.
Forget about us. You've got some ore to deliver to your boss, right?
Right.
What? Rock! You went out and got us a fresh supply of Erosium?
Not me, sir. Celica and my friends were the ones who found it.
That's mighty kind of you, miss.
Will this allow construction to
In
proceed?
short time.
Sure will. We'll start first thing tomorrow.
All right!
Here's something else, miss. You never told us your friends were so amazing, Rock.
Well, that's a job well done. Good work, guys. It's nice to see those two in such good spirits,
I'm glad they're fitting
too.
in. I like how Celica's completely dry, but Rock genuinely looks like he's been oiled up. Dual gun art 0-0. Then what else did we get out of that? I don't remember. Electric oh. Right. Electric flood. Oh yeah, inflicts virus. Okay. Oh yeah, and also I think off screen we got Dragoon Lance as available, a thing, and the level 60 version of Voltaic Tusk. I don't remember if anything else we got off screen. I don't think so. I guess next would be Brotherly Love or Custodian's Duty. I think I'm gonna do Custodian's Duty because I still think that'll probably end up being the longest quest we've got here. And if I'm like at the 2-hour recording mark, I'll probably call it for now, and then we can do. I'll find the legs off screen for Yelv, and then we can do Fog and Yelv, and then there's 2 of you.
Hey, how you been? Been a while, hasn't it?
Or is it just because Celica's?
hello
Oh
there.
nope. Okay.
Nothing in particular. I just happened to see you and thought I'd say hi. Okay, that's a lie. I was hoping to talk to you about something. We could take it to the barracks. Wait, before all that, I believe I owe you my thanks.
Oh yeah, you guys are both
I hear
Clue.
you saved my dear little sister.
Oh.
Celica Sulika truly landed in
What?
hot water.
Oh.
Really, thank you.
Celica Sulita.
But little sister is going too far, Lady Neil. I am not
Oh,
ready.
I see.
Really? I disagree. We were both spawned from the same artificial womb
What?
plant. We Clue are all one big family, aren't we?
Perhaps, but you're the High Custodian, the most exalted in all of Clerian society. Whereas I am from a line of acolytes who serve you. The mere act of accompanying you like this, it's an honor beyond compare.
Yeah, it's one of those hierarchy systems.
Is that so? I haven't been back to our home planet in so long, but I see our education system is as rigid as ever.
As rigid as ever.
I'm tired of all this pomp and ceremony. Leave the hierarchical stuff to the other girls. I'd appreciate it if you could simply be yourself around me.
Lady Neil.
Whoops, we're getting sidetracked. I'll tell you the rest in the Blade Barracks. It'll be easier if you see the data firsthand.
Okay. I'm almost surprised Neil wasn't forcibly added to the party. I'll take off Lynn for that. Still working on Mia's stuff, and then those 2 being in the party makes sense. See, this can be our little Xenoform girls' night out. Just don't worry about me being there. I promise I won't make myself known. I don't have money. And by money, I mean uranium. Hello, Elma.
Right then, first, take a look at this. The time we went to Oblivia, remember those mystery mechs that attacked us? I finally figured out what they're all about. Rather, I remembered seeing the very same ones in a database back on our home planet.
They're Clerian, so that means...
Yeah, those machines are mobile weapons developed using actual Clerian technology. Would it be easier if we simply called them Skells? The model is old, practically antique. But these were special Skells who once served as personal bodyguards to a certain custodian.
And now they want you gone.
They require no pilot and were designed from top to bottom to be fully autonomous. In actual fact, there's something of a trick to their autonomic functions. Now, pop quiz. If I asked you who you could trust implicitly, who comes to mind? Indeed, a model answer. But in this case, I'm sorry to say you'd be wrong. The answer is yourself. Why? Because logically, it's impossible for you to betray yourself.
That's not true. Let's be honest here.
Ergo, it stands that you can trust yourself. And so, the master of those Skells copied her personality onto them and incorporated it into their autonomic system.
Oh.
The personality of the High Custodian Neil Nail.
No, Lady Neil is referring to her predecessor, the former High Custodian. The High Custodian, her existence is perpetuated through the use of clones. She who presides over the knowledge of ancient times. Such is the destiny of Lady Neil Nail.
Well, I may be a clone, but I still have my own personality, thoughts, and desires.
I'm fine with that.
The point is, those scales are technically the embodiment of a former iteration of Neil Nail. Let's call the white one Neil Nail Albus, and the black one can be Neil Nail Fervus. Here's what I think. Their job is to defend any sites of Chlorian influence. That is the duty of a Neil Nail.
Okay.
And that's why we were attacked. Who else to right the wrongs of the High Custodian but the High Custodian herself? Which means there's only one thing left to do. Destroy them. Put the old Neil Nail in her coffin. As I'm sure you're aware from the last battle, they're not likely to roll over and die for us. Once again, would you lend me your strength? Please? Thank you.
How does Celica feel about all this?
I was fully expecting you to turn me down, so honestly, I'm delighted. After all, I couldn't ask this of just anyone. It's a risky assignment, but I'm more than convinced we'll be able to pull
We will
this
be
off.
fine, yes.
Lady Neil, let me accompany you too. I promise I won't slow you down.
Thank you, Celica. With you at my side, I'm all the more reassured.
First off, we'll need to find your predecessor's scales, won't we?
Not a problem.
According to the data I collected, they recently ambushed someone, a blade who was exploring a cluster of ruins and
Not ideal, but...
If the scales are meant to deter anyone who explores too far into the ruins, then...
You're saying if we investigate those ruins ourselves, they will come for us.
Bingo. I think it's worth a try. For starters, why don't we try looking in those ruins for info samples? That said, we'll have to be snappy.
Oh.
We can't risk them claiming
Yeah.
any more victims.
At once, Lady Neil.
Suddenly I feel like I'm playing a completely different game with that sort of connection between the two happening. And it does genuinely kind of feel like that came out of nowhere. But I've also never had the two of them in the party at the same time, I don't think, so... I also forgot Neil Nail was a clue for a bit. And then I remembered, and then I forgot Celica was a clue. And now that they're both being clues etched into my memory, and I no longer think L is a clue. I don't know what L is. Okay. I just kind of saw that and wanted to do it, so... You know what I am gonna do, though? I'm gonna let my scale refuel for a while. I'd say that's sufficient enough. Don't ask me how long I've been sitting here. I do have 2 fuel recovery ups directly by the Divine Ruse, so... Where am I heading? Caldros. Alright, because we have to deal with... We have to investigate stuff. Barrow Cloister, City... Castle Ruins, City of or Sim. I'm gonna assume it's over here. I'm gonna assume it's over here because we've had so much already at the Ruined City, kind of, sort of, not really. And I just don't see it being at the castle. Hello. Anyway.
Hey, but I didn't want to fight.
Ready for the fun part?
This is fine.
Temporary upgrade.
Maybe it's not around here. Salvage drawer. Okay, we're going to all of them. That makes a little more sense, maybe. I guess we'll do the castle now, assuming it's not a pain in the ass. Okay, good. Royal Records 1. Makes sense. I can just casually stroll over there.
I didn't want to fight.
Not afraid of no queen. I'm pretty sure I've already beaten Shantae's Galder. Gotta make sure to run over everything you see.
We need strength to see this through. Lend us power.
Steady.
A temporary upgrade.
Fire! Easy peasy.
Good work. The expedition continues.
Apologies. But we're back. If you're wondering how bad my arm currently is, I just tried to lift my headphones up because I have them like hanging. Because I've got like a pegboard on my desk basically. Like a pegboard wall. Just part of it anyway. And I had my headphones hanging on there. I tried to pick them up and they were probably at like shoulder height. I could barely lift them up. That is how much pain my shoulder is in when I have them, when I like extend my arm out. All from sleeping. Just a little weird. Anyway.
Nothing yet. Your forebears' scales refuse to surface.
They know.
Perhaps the ruins of Koldros really have nothing to do with Clerians.
No, I'm sure that they do. I took a good look around the cloister. It was incredibly subtle, but there were traces of the clue. It's starting to look like Samarian worship took a radical turn.
Oh.
Very different to the peaceful faith it once was. There's a high probability that we'll find them here. The problem is, where to look.
I'm gonna be honest, it like...
Perhaps
I don't
we
know
should
if
try
I've just
thinking more
forgotten
central.
everything about the Sumerian
Central, you say?
Federation, or if we just haven't learned about
From
it
the
yet.
records we have to go on, we know that a king once ruled here, a civilization under an almighty
Yeah.
monarch. This place was once the royal capital. Now, where would a king take his seat?
Throne room.
Yes, yes he would. For a variety of reasons, throughout history, castles have been a mainstay of sovereign power. The castle, both a threshold between ruler and governed, and a bulwark against foreign invaders.
A means of defense? Just as the scales are, you mean?
It's a possibility. Now, time to check our theory. Onward to Orsim Castle. We're sure to find answers there.
So where is Luxar actually stationed? Is it not in Orsim Castle? The final boss of the game is actually just going to fight Luxar Zern. No. Probably not. Where the hell am I? What a strange locale. This better not be... Okay, good. It's like, that better not be what I need to do for the quest. Yeah, I figure it's not just a direct entrance right here. Oh. We're literally just heading in where we went before. Oh, hello. I already forgot your names that we were given. Fervis and the other one. Why don't we get these gels? They look like they'd be a lot of... They look like Phi.
Lady Neil.
Yep, we found our skulls. This floor plan suggests that this was once the castle's keep. The keep is the king's seat of power. In other words, it's the heart of these ruins. As we've determined, these skulls are dangerous foes not to be trifled with. That said, it's not like we have any other option. Destroying them is the only way.
Maybe in Xenoblade X2.
Hey, but I didn't want to fight.
Good time to weaken.
Oh yeah, Purvis and the other one.
Time for some heavy armor.
Sliding sleep.
Ready? Barrel steady.
Screamer.
Purvis goes first.
What a hit! Try
Albus will take on.
Alright, screw the stealth.
Try attacking it range.
This one's got your name on it.
My epic scream.
That was over the top.
Executioner.
Now we're talking. Move in and strike.
Sliding sleep.
Arcing horn. Balance breaker. Fork what a hit. Try weakening them.
I've got them stuck.
Right it.
Quick, use melee arts.
Shrapnel. Slayonet.
Upper hand. Black Bane. Success slash. Try attacking it. I'm at your
Now we're talking.
That's not gonna give me
Move in and
much.
strike.
Electric surge. Attack.
And give me 400, I think.
Executioner.
Leave it to me.
My epic scream. Starlight King. Success. Subterfuge.
Shift. Balance breaker. Arcing horn. Concentrate your fire on the big sucker.
On my mark.
Slayonet.
Fire. Black Bane. Side
This
slash.
one's got your name on it.
I attack at range now. If I were you.
So much for these guys being strong.
Leave it to me. Yeah, it's working.
Perfectly
Blast that
fine.
sucker. Now we're talking.
Move
in and strike.
Primary. Sliding sleep. My epic scream.
Arcing horn. Balance. Breakers.
We back up and regroup. 0-0.
Mind shift.
Execute.
Slayonet.
Try attacking at range. Subterfuge.
Oh, I think we just crushed something.
Upper hand. Sliding sleep.
Now we're talking. Move in and
It's over.
strike.
Moving it.
Is there no way to survive on...
Nice. But it's not over yet.
That's it. Our task is done. They'll never harm an innocent again. The custodian herself has cleaned up the old one's mess. The matter can finally be put to bed.
Lady Neil, was this really the right thing to do? They were erratic and unsafe, but were they not also a part of you?
There's an easy answer to that one, Celica. If you are always chained to the past, you can never look to the future.
That is true.
Even if it means denying my old self's legacy, I still intend to right their wrongs. We Clue must rise above our past if we're to soar once again through the infinite beyond.
I get the feeling like if there is going to be an X2 or even just Xenoblade 4, I feel like the Clue would be the main characters.
Some even called you heretic. Now I
Mayhaps with both of these guys returning, kind of like an Amelia Nina situation.
The same can be said of all Clurian, Celica. You see, the only difference is how we go about it. Besides, making contact with alien races, it's not always the solar storm we think it'll be. We don't need faith and tech as crutches, not when words can bridge the gap between worlds. We have a prime example of that right here, right?
Yes.
Now, we've wrapped up our business in Coldros, but there's still much work to be done on Mira. So many races journeyed through the stars to end up on this single planet, cosmo-archaeologically speaking. It's odd.
It's almost
The way
too
Mira keeps
convenient.
presenting mystery upon mystery, I doubt my work's drying up anytime soon. Oh, you're pretty much indispensable at this point if I'm to perform my fieldwork here. Hey, why don't you become my assistant? Yeah, that's a great
Why
idea.
not make Celica your assistant?
Lady Neil, the humans might have pressing matters of their own to deal with right now.
Okay, so maybe the quest is over. Heroic Tale. So that just outright replaces Brainjack. I am a little shocked. I thought we were going to get a file from that, but I guess not. Dariel's partner. Really love Not on Air. I guess that also means Nail's quests are done. At least for now. Maybe like post chapter 13 there'd be another. I don't know. I am willing to call things here. Well, we can do Brotherly Love. I doubt it's going to take too long, but we can do that next time, and then we can do Yell's partner quick too. Probably finish off both of their storylines, and then we can do chapter 12, which I believe still is the basically ending of the game, aside from the actual ending of the game with chapter 13. But I mean, you get it. And I guess next time we'll also probably finish up all these heart-to-hearts that we have to do. Okay, I didn't even think about Mia heart-to-hearts. Yeah, we can do all those next time. There'll be plenty of time, I'm sure. Although chapter 12 might actually be kind of long. But that's for me to deal with tomorrow. And honestly, well, it's going to be today for you guys, but I'm actually getting my Switch 2 tomorrow. So if it comes early enough that I can record it on the Switch 2, I think that's going to go kind of hard, because that also probably means no more stutters or anything, which would be excellent. Although it does feel a little weird that we're going to be ending the game as a replacement for Lao in terms of class.